Hi, this is Monty from Mopar Vehicles, and here's another one of our detailed video appraisals on a vehicle that we've got in stock. This is our 2010 BMW 318i Exclusive. It's quite a rare model in a rare colour called Vermilion Red, in automatic with leather interior, sunroof and a few other extras as well. Now I'm going to briefly walk around the car and give you a more detailed view very shortly. Now this car's covered 70,000 miles. It's got a lovely service history. I think there's about 6 or 7 service stamps in the book. Now if anyone knows anything about BMWs, how they generally get stamped up or how they get serviced, they're normally done every sort of 18,000 miles or 2 years, and they tend to have an inspection in between then. So sometimes you get an oil service, then the following year it might be a brake fluid and pollen filter. It varies really. Now one of the important things is with these particular cars, or this particular engine, they were synonymous with timing chain failures, etc., that type of thing. This vehicle has been into BMW, it's had all its timing chain recalls done, everything's fine, and to be fair, this particular car had actually a timing chain and tensioner kit fitted approximately a year ago. So that was done, I think, at about 60,000 miles, and it's covered now 70. Last service done on the car around the same sort of time the MOT was completed, around the sort of February-March time. Okay, so as I mentioned, it's quite a rare car, quite a rare colour, especially in this Vermilion Red, black leather interior. It's got a sunroof, which again was an optional extra. What else we've got? We've got telephone. I think there's a pre-wiring package in the car, but it's also got Bluetooth. It's got voice command. You've got climate control, air conditioning, which is really nice and cold. Still running on its run flat tyres, so this particular car's got Continental tyres all the way around. Now if you've never driven a car with run flats before, they are quite harsh. You don't have a spare wheel with the car. That's my only probably criticism about the car, is I find it drives a little bit harshly, especially because of the run flat tyres. I'm not too sure if I mentioned before, this is also an automatic, so it's quite rare. Petrol exclusive edition with a sunroof in automatic transmission. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and give you as much information about the car, or in detail, bodywork wise, etc., because we don't want to waste anybody's time. You know, getting you down here. We've all done it before. We've seen photographs of the car really close up, and they look absolutely stunning. When you go and have a look at the car, it's nothing like it's described. Okay, now these videos are not done there just to sort of pick holes in all of our vehicles. We just want to tell you what it's like, really. She has covered 70,000 miles. She's coming up to 9 years of age. It's never going to be a brand new car, guys. So please don't think you're going to turn up and it's going to be brand new. There's a few stone chips here and there, a few little marks we have touched up, etc., but I will show you that very shortly. Okay, please feel free to do any kind of checks that you want to do in terms of mileage, MOT history. Really good MOT history. The last MOT that was completed, there was no advisories on the car at all. So let's just go back to the front. Hopefully we're not going to get too much glare coming in through from the sun. So driver's wheel, you've got a few little scuffs on it, probably to around that edge there. We have touched them up. We are not going to be painting the wheels, etc., especially at the price this car is going to be advertised at. It's really attractively priced, and it's not going to hang around at that price. Okay, so on the driver's side of the front bumper, you've got a few little hairline marks along here, and just above the spot lamp you've got a few little marks there. Again, if I took a picture back here, you wouldn't pick any of that up at all. Just want to point them out to you. All right, but please consider that into the price of the car. All of our vehicles will come with a 6-month warranty as well, and I'll go through that very shortly. Okay, not too sure if I mentioned, these videos tend to take about 10 minutes long, so I'll try and be as brief as I possibly can. So let's just show you inside. You've got 2 keys with the vehicle. As I mentioned, full leather interior. That super smooth automatic transmission. Climate control, air conditioning. Obviously none of it's working. I've got the key in the ignition, I think, but I switched it off. And I think it's left there on the Bluetooth trying to search for a phone. Got a sunroof as well. That all works absolutely fine. Automatic headlamps, automatic wipers, but it doesn't have cruise control. That was one of the options that weren't picked. It doesn't have cruise control. Adjustable height on the driver and passenger seat, and all the interior looks really nice and clean. Okay, door panel, 4 electric window switches. Now with this wood trim, you only get that wood trim, I believe, with the exclusive range. Show the back of the car. All looks fine here. You've got a few little bits of wear on the back seat, but nothing really, especially with black. You've got a couple of little marks here, a couple of little bits of wear on the front there, but nothing really that bad, especially on the age of the car. Now again, please feel free to read some of my reviews on Auto Trader. They are all genuine reviews. We haven't made anything up. Right, they're all verified purchases. Rear parking sensors on this particular car. Now you've got a couple of little marks on the back bumper, nothing major. A couple of little tiny marks along here. It's probably where someone's just plonked something on the back bumper to ready to put it in the boot. This car has already, I think it was debadged ages ago, so normally it'll have like, I think 318 along here, but it's been debadged. Okay, there was a couple of little stone chip or touch-ups that have been done on the door edges along here, and there's a tiny few little bits and pieces just along the bumper just on there as well that we've touched up. As I mentioned, there's plenty of tread on the tyres, and they're run flat tyres, and they're all the Continentals. Alloy wheels look fine. Couple of little marks, again we've just touched them up, we're not painting the wheels. Again, you'll see when you the car's advertised and what price category it comes in under on Auto Trader. Showing the boot, big old boot in there. You get your warning triangle, and obviously there won't be a spare wheel in the bottom. It's just like a cubby hole because the cars have run flat tyres. Coming along the passenger side, now you might get slightly better views from here, but I just wanted to try and show you that there's no great big digs or dents and things like that. A few hairline scratches, but it's to be expected of this sort of age of car, and a lot of them tend to be around the door handles. Again, alloy wheels looking good condition, just a few little scuffs around the outer edges, main one around there that we've touched up just over there. So squat down again. Hopefully if I just move the camera slowly enough. We tend to use HD cameras. I think garages have started doing this now, but they don't tend to use HD cameras, and you can't really pick up reflections, what the quality of the paint looks like. So you've got a couple of little, I think there was a little touch up that we made here, and a couple of little hairline scratches there, but nothing, you know, nothing that bad at all. Again, let's just show you the back of the car and the interior here. All looks absolutely fine. Again, just like you had on the other side over there, you've just got a couple of tiny little marks on here on the leather, but apart from that, the rest of it all looks really good. You normally tend to nick them really getting in and out. To be fair, I might actually put a bit of a, I don't know, shoe polish on it, might cover that up. And again, let's just show you the door panel on the passenger side. All looks fine, no kind of nasty fraying, anything like that. Seats all look good. Again, you can get a better look of the driver's side seat. All looks fine there. There's no ripping, a little bit of wear, but no kind of fraying, anything like that. Got a couple of little cup holders that pop out here, one there and one there. And again, let's just show you that lovely glass roof, which is nice. It's really nice to have. Okay, a couple of chips on the edges there we've touched up, and I think there was another one that we've touched up which is around here. Okay, apologies for pointing out lots of stuff. As I mentioned, these are not designed just so we can pick holes in all of our vehicles. You know, customers nowadays understand it. They're going to go have a look at a car that is, you know, 9 years of age, 9.5 years of age, whatever it is. They know it's not going to be a brand new car, but it's just nice to point them out to you. So it takes all that kind of stigma of what is the car going to really look like when I go and have a look at it. Okay, alloy wheels. Again, this is the one that tends to get scuffed up the most because it's the one that's closest to the curb. Again, a couple of little marks, I think they were down there, but again, we've touched them up. Okay, front of the car. Probably in my opinion, any kind of car really. It's what takes most of the brunt of any kind of chips, etc., that type of thing. So there's a few little marks along the front of the car, and again, we have touched them up. Just to give you an example, took a picture here, it will look absolutely stunning. But again, there's a few little marks, I just want to point them out to you. There's a cut on the leading edge here. There's one that we touched up and a couple of stone chips over there. And I think one over here somewhere. Okay, but the rest of it is absolutely fine. Okay, along the front of the car, you've got a couple of little, there's a few little chips along here that we've touched up. Okay, the rest of it looks absolutely fine. Okay, and just one final thing really before I talk to you about the warranty, and I have sort of dragged on a bit. There's a couple of chips in the windscreen, but again, nothing that you'll generally get on the MOT. One over there and one over there. I don't think the size of them, they'll normally be noted on the MOT. Okay, so let's just explain to you about the warranties. We offer two different warranties with two different warranties. We have two different companies that we generally deal with. We'll tell you all the good things, the bad things. You know, a lot of the times people or customers don't realise, or they believe that warranties are not written or not worth the paper they're written on. Well, a lot of the times you could be given a warranty that'll only cover you up to £250. Sometimes it's only 3 months, and you'll normally have to pay half of any kind of repair bill. Now, how ours work, they will be up to the cost price of the car. So whatever you bought the car at, that's what you can claim up to. It's all done on 100% parts and labour, paid for as long as a warranty claim has been administered and has been accepted by the warranty company. They will cover 100% of the parts and labour. All you pay is the first £75. Okay, if you need to know any more about the warranty, any more about this particular car or anything else we've got at Motor Park Vehicles, please don't hesitate to give me a call, and I'll happily answer any questions that you might have. So thank you again for your time, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.